Greetings, my dear Cancer. Welcome to your Chinese Zodiac reading. Cancer, under the Chinese Zodiac, as you know, you are the goat, or sheep, depending on which way you look at it. But for the purposes of our reading, I think in this thing, they refer to sheep as opposed to goat in the Chinese Zodiac that we're going to be using. We're really doing a mid-point pivot, also inspired by the fact that every single outer planet, all the planets are changing houses. It's a hot mess right now. So we're going to go and tap into the as above, so below energy. Watch out for your candle and your flame too. See which energies are coming through hard for you. I've already gone ahead and shuffled the cards. Okay, and I'm going to ask that you, of course, take what's meant for you and leave the rest. If it resonates, let's do it, okay? And I want to thank you again for joining me too. Okay, so we're going to go straight right on into this. Now, you're being told your spiritual influence here is the fire pig. So the pig is associated with Scorpio, but you're being told to raise your frequency. The number is 24. Raise that frequency, Cancer. Okay, the ancestors may be helping you with that particular task at this time too. Next, you're being told, okay, for your spiritual advice, water horse. The horse is associated with Gemini. There is a path to your independence. 19, the sun is here to shine on you. You are in a path to independence where you get to play and have work-life balance too. So you're in that energy of wanting to make sure that you're going to be just fine and nothing is going to compromise in your life too. Your spiritual influences, you have earth sheep. You showed up in your own reading. Love it. Okay, so here you are, my dear. Okay, so you are number 56 and 11. So you're creating a portal. You're utilizing, of course, your intuition to get there too, to return to your center. Okay, where nobody is going to bother you. Again, the sun is shining. Listen, these three energies at this particular point, all of them have the sun shining. So you're in your zone. You are in the flow. You are getting this sunlight, right? So these are very positive energies that are on the, as above. Now let's deal with the so below, okay? You look at that. You're stepping the energy of the fool. You're about to make big moves, stepping in faith, right? All right, so let's see. Unconscious desires, back in your own energy. I love it. Metal sheep, the number is 8, right? Foresight and careful planning. So you're utilizing this foresight and careful planning in a way to influence how you raise your frequency too. I don't know how that's going to work out for you, but you're looking at this from a very practical point of view. So again, this is your unconscious desire. Okay, you're thinking, you're planning everything. So I don't know if you could plan with spirit. The practical advice, though, from your spirit team, from the divine, okay, is metal ox, Capricornian energy. Okay, experience the greatest love. It is about the great love. You are the great mother, and you're here to have the greatest love. The number here is 38, which again reduces to an 11 energy. So you have 211 here in theory on the table as well too. These are two portals that are going to be coming through at this particular time for you. I would pay very acute attention to all of the portals that are happening in your birthday season. So Cancer, anytime from June 22nd is a portal. Okay, oh my goodness, you have June 22nd, that's a portal. You have 7/7, that is a portal. You have 7/11, that is a portal, and 7/22. So you have quite a few portals that are coming through at the time when your birthday season is here. But you're in an energy now, at this point, to experience the greatest love within the next 6 months or so, give or take two. So these are very strong energies energies. Look at the sun here. And here you have your conscious desire is the fire monkey. Okay, this is that Leo energy, center stage, embracing life and time to embrace change too. Even though you're at the crossroad, no matter what, the divine has got you. Why? Because you're in that 33 master teacher energy. You have stepped, look at the flame. You have stepped up to the light. You have stepped up to the purpose. You have answered the call. And Spirit saying, yes, I have got you. Okay, now let's see here. Okay, look at that. Rest and retreat right now. Now listen, we're going to see what is the outcome. Spirit, what is the outcome for Cancer? Firebird, seek and you shall find. Number 34. That was quick. The outcome for you is seek and you shall find. I'm hearing knock on the door shall be open. You're in a co-creative energy with Spirit as well too. The Firebird is the precursor to the Phoenix as well too. So it's a death and a rebirth energy. You're co-creating with the divine, and you have Earth Monkey here as well too. You can move mountains. That is, I'm hearing, ain't no mountain high enough. So that's the energy that you have. You're living, you're loving joyfully. Spirit is enjoying this time with you. You are co-creating with the divine, and your energy is like a 10 out of 10, honey. Look at that. What did I just say? Co-creating with the divine. Dear goodness. You have raised your frequency. Your spiritual influences is that you have raised your frequency. You're co-creating with the divine, which is the Hierophant, the God card. Okay? You are in this divine connection. You are symbiotic with the divine too. Oh my goodness, this is such a beautiful energy. However, even if you're going through traditional organized religion or whatever it is, however the divine energy represents itself for you, you are in a raised frequency. It is working for you, and that you're making your spiritual science work for you. Okay, your path to independence, which is your spiritual advice, is the 9 of Swords. Listen, they're saying in the past, you may have lived in a state of perpetual anxiety, right? And now you realize that, you flipped the script on that and understood, okay, with the 9 of Swords, this was your path to independence as well, too. You were so, you are traumatized by the of life, right? You let life to traumatize you, and then you realize, screw it. What do I've got to lose? I might as well say, screw it, put caution to the wind and jump into life fully and embrace whatever my heart's desire is at that point too. Once you did that, it just, the sun came over that and covered that too and said, screw it, here you are. You can go play with the dolphins. Enjoy your path to independence because you got it. It was all mental. It was all mental. This game is a mental game. And once you started playing at that high level, because you raised your frequency, it was game over. For the system, for the matrix energy, 833, and the timers, I said that too. And now let's tap into your return to your center. What is that? Your spiritual influences. You return to your center. That's right. Where you have that hangman energy. You might have Pisces somewhere in your chart, but you understood. Let me just stand back and assess. Right? You put yourself in this time out. And even here, it's a timeout energy too. Okay? You put yourself in this time out. 5, 6, and you have 12 here, so a 3. So you return to your center, where you get to be within yourself and in your own harmony. You still see the flow is still here too. And even here, okay, there's suspended, there's water here too. So you're in your emotions. You're allowing the emotions to flow within you. But do you see that here? There's a mudra, complete peace. Complete peace. So even if they're suspended, they're allowing themselves to see. You're allowing yourself to see things from a different perspective and a higher point of view. You've changed the way you look at things. 9:44 in the timer there. You're now seeing things again the mentalism, you understood the game. You answered the call and understood the game at a higher level at this point too. Look at that. Okay, and so if you may thought you might have lost your rockers, but look at that now. Okay, your unconscious desire is that now you have an Ace of Wands, right? The unconscious desire is now Spirit is going to gift you with an Ace of Wands to say, yes, here's this brand. Now that you've done the work here, I was wondering about the careful foresight and planning. Spirit's been planning this for you. You have an Ace of Wands. The unconscious desire that you have is that for the work that you've been putting in to raise your frequency over here, right? Is that Spirit will see that you've put a lot of energy into it and will gift you with an Ace of Wands too. And Spirit saying, yes, this is what is going to happen because you have done the hard work too. Okay. And here now with the practical advice from Spirit, Metal Ox, experience the greatest love. You have the 7 of Coins. Why? Because you've been doing the work. You really have been putting in the honest work. Okay, this is a kudos to you by the universe, acknowledging the fact that here you have earned the greatest love because you have been putting in the work. So when this 7-11 portal show up, I told you pay attention to those dates too. Run right on through, honey. Big things, trust me on this, is coming through that portal for you. And the Fire Monkey, time to embrace change. Woo! 33, woot, woot. Master Teacher energy. When such crossroad happens, it doesn't matter. Look at that, the Sun, the Fool, the energy. Go right on through. Run right on through. This is a beautiful restart. It's a reset. This reset will work for you. What are you being told? Jump through that reset and seek and ye shall find. Knock and the door shall be open. Ask and it shall be given unto you. The Spirit at this point, you have become Spirit's darling. You have become Spirit's darling. And Spirit is just head over heels in love with you. It is, this feels like a beautiful love story too. Give me something and clarify Firebird for Cancer for me, Spirit. Give me something and clarify Firebird for me, please. For Cancer. Clarify Firebird for me, please. Thank you. Right? And you see it at this point, you've done a lot of work. You've done a lot of work. You had the introspection. You've had the healing, right? And, you've made the tough choices, right? Seek and you shall find. You've made the tough choices. Give me a second here. I'm going to have to pause if I can reach. I can't reach this thing. And let me try to grab the card that fell. There's always something. Give me a second here, my dears. This is one of the reasons why I like reading at the other table, because I have more space to work with. But the Star, you've done the healing. You have done the healing. This is the what did I say? You're the divine's darling. You've done the healing. These both turned up. So you went from the 2 of Coins, right? Where, you just felt like you've had these tough choices to go within, to now being the Star. You've healed. You've just acquiesced. You've answered the call and given your heart to the divine too. After what appeared to be, 10 of Swords and treachery and some god-awful things happening to you. And Spirit saying, kudos, job well done, okay, to you. All right, now we're going to clean up this by giving you your herb. Which herb is recommended for Cancer at this particular time? Look at that flame. Which herb is recommended for Cancer? Thank you so much. It jumped. Rosemary, okay, to bring back your ancient memory, right? The ancient mother memory. This is for the Sun energy, because we have the Sun here, and for Mercury. If you notice, the signs are right up here. Okay, Sun and Mercury. Okay, for your ancient memory. So you also, you have here this mother, the great mother energy, if you notice here too. So you may want to, an amethyst, get a wand with amethyst on it to help you at this particular point too. You're coming in, you're birthing a brand new energy, and you may want to make a tobacco offering as well to your ancestors too. I think you will find that it is of great benefit to you. Now let's get your crystal, and we'll conclude with your spirit animal that's working with you at this particular time too. What crystal is recommended for Cancer? Thank you, Spirit. It is chrysoprase for new beginnings. I love it. Chrysoprase is associated with the heart chakra. What is it? You did a lot of healing. You did a lot of healing. Okay? And spirit is just, and oh my God, this is so beautiful. And do you see here the start? She's hugging a sheep. Okay? Which is your energy at this particular time too. And you showed up here 3 times now, technically, in this reading, including this card. The chrysoprase is associated with the heart chakra. If you've been going through loss, sorrow, heartbreak, it acts as a soothing balm to heal the heart. It can it's soft, common green, reminds you that spring always follows winter, bringing renewed hope and growth. It renews, it regenerates, and revitalizes the heart. The affirmation: I am ready to let go of the past. Today is a new day, and I'm moving forward with my new life. I'm adding the new there because that's that's the energy that you're in at this point. All things anew. All my heart is renewed. I'm renewed. Whoo! And it's a beautiful energy that you have working there for you. Now let's conclude, Cancer, with your spirit animal. Okay? It is the elephant for forgiveness. I'm hearing that Bryan Adams song, Please Forgive Me. So somebody, forgiveness is for you. It's not for them. Okay? Forgive. If you're feeling angry about a past issue, the elephant is asking you to discover the more vulnerable feelings behind that anger. You're being asked to forgive and be gentle with others. But the forgiveness starts with you. And with that, my dear, 17 minutes on the timer exactly, that is your mid-year Chinese Zodiac reading. I love you, Cancer, and I'll see you next time. All the best.